but bygones will be bygones if the horse wins from gate 12.
That is a very interesting report from Nick Luck, and it's understandable if you're a trainer who has worked all year, day in and day out, to prepare your horse for a moment like this, and then the guy who's going to be taking control of your charge just went through that, a fist fight, and then needs security just to get down to the paddock.
Yeah, it's less than ideal, but I will say one thing. In the heat of the race, when opportunities present itself, Calvin Burrell will not be thinking about anything else but seizing the moment.
And fortunately, the horse is going to be running the race and not Calvin Burrell. If the horse is good enough and takes him there.
But it's been Calvin Burrell's decision in recent derbys. Everybody knows there's a Calvin Burrell edge at Churchill Downs, right? He's the guy you want at Churchill Downs. They are loading here in the Juvenile Fillies. Let's talk strategy.
Well, the speed is probably definitely going to come from number 11, Soundwave, but Awesome Feather, undefeated at Calder, a very talented filly, won't be far off it. Neither is the foreign filly, Testing Theory.
And something else to keep your eye on, Our Heat Lightning tends to get very aggressive and very ranked during her races. That could be a factor in here.
And number 8, AZ War, completely exploded when she came off the synthetic at Belmont Park, not to be taken lightly.
There is Calvin going in on Tella Kelly, the 27th running of the Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, and Trevor Denman will have the call.
And as you come over, just 2 runners left to load. Is She Legal, one of the long shots, and another big long shot. Geordie Y to the outside gate, coming up right now. Goes in, all set now. The Juvenile Fillies. And away they go. Geordie Y was a little slow to begin from the outside gate. Our Heat Lightning broke smartly and goes straight to the front. Alongside Delightful Mary is right there, and the Great Joyful Victory's up there too. Awesome Feather, and down at the rail there goes Taskin's Theory now, and Taskin's Theory's pulling her way up to join the leader. They couldn't be going any quicker out here. Delightful Mary's dropped back into the 5th spot. On the far side is Sound Wave. Holland's Ruby's keen to go on. Red colours at the rail, and Holland's Ruby now pulling her way up smartly to 5th. Then we come back to AZ Warrior, being dropped in 6 lengths off the leaders. Is She Legal has dropped back 3rd last. Then it comes Believe AP, who's now 10 off those leaders. Tell A. Kelly is back 2nd last, and Geordie Y, the trailer. So they run to the half-mile pace in the pole now. They're keeping the pressure on. Our Heat Lightning, the leader. Taskin's Theory tucked in right there at the rail. Awesome Feathers on the far side. Alongside of that, Harlan's Ruby and Joyful Victory. On the far side, we have Delightful Mary, being followed then by AZ Warrior, who's now 8 lengths off the leaders. Then Believe in AP, Soundwave, Tella Kelly is far back. They are approaching the quarter pole, and it's still Our Lightning Heat out on the lead, taken on by Awesome Feather. And here comes Awesome Feather with a huge run now. Delightful Mary's right there in 3rd. Taskin's Theory having to be ridden along. Tella Kelly too far back. Homeward bound now in the Juvenile Fillies, and it's turning into a 2-horse race. Our Heat Lightning along the inside. Up alongside comes Awesome Feather. They are head and head with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Our Heat Lightning and Johnny Velasquez at the rail. Awesome Feather and Jeffrey Sanchez. Now it is Awesome Feather gaining the advantage as they come past the 16, and Awesome Feather's pulling clear late, and Awesome Feather has won the Juvenile Fillies. Awesome Feather to Our Heat Lightning. Delightful Mary finished 3rd, and Believe in AP came on for 4th.
Awesome Feather with Jeffrey Sanchez in his first Breeders' Cup mount takes the Juvenile Fillies.
And well positioned early. She saved ground, had a golden trip, maybe 1 or 2 horses off the rail, but on the inside around the first turn. Jeffrey Sanchez, never being in this kind of a moment before, handled it beautifully. He tipped her out on the far turn as he circled the field and went after Johnny Velasquez on the front running Our Heat Lightning. And it was a pretty good battle from the quarter pole to inside the 8th pole. Both fillies not wanting to give it up, but in the end, the undefeated filly, Awesome Feather, coming off that deep sandy racetrack at Calder, probably unappreciated, got the measure of Our Heat Lightning.
And now Awesome Feather, a perfect 6 for 6 lifetime. The first 5 starts at Calder, and you're looking right there at your 2-year-old filly champion. Unquestionably the dominant 2-year-old filly in America. Owned by Jacks or Better Farm, trained by Stanley Gold, and Jeffrey Sanchez, the rookie, on the big stage, gets it done.
6 for 6 to start her career.
Jeffrey Sanchez, congratulations, buddy.
Are you
tired? Are you tired?
I'm happy.
You rode a very good race. What was going through your mind, never having ridden a Breeders' Cup race before, when you turned for home?
I'm telling, I'm winning in the water ball to the end of the track. The number 3 is coming back.
I know you thought, you're saying that you thought Johnny was coming back at you. When did you think you could win it?
In the quarter pole.
Okay, buddy, congratulations. At least he gave everything he had to this filly.
He worked her and worked her and worked her and earned it. Janine.
I'm with the winning trainer, Stanley Gold. I just had a very touching moment here as Jeffrey Sanchez's agent gave him a hug with tears in his eyes and said, what a super filly. Stanley, when did you know that this filly was as good as she is? Perfect 6 for 6. When did you first start seeing her talent?
We just kept hoping, and she showed it today. You know, each time she got better and better, and you just hoped she was going to keep going up the ladder, and she didn't disappoint us.
I can feel your cell phone is vibrating right here, nonstop up against me. Your first Breeders' Cup starter, and you've got a winner, and you've got an undefeated filly. What are you feeling right now?
Elation. I don't know what to say. It just feels great. Satisfaction. Good. I don't know what else to say. It's just great.
We'll let you enjoy the moment. Congratulations.
Now, this is a weekend that has been dubbed Quest for Perfection. And as a 2-year-old filly, that's all awesome feather nose. A little zenyatta over here, 6 for 6.
You know, it's so nice here at the Breeders' Cup. You get your Coolmores and your Aidan O'Briens and your Godolphins and your Todd Pletcher stables. It's nice to see the little guys come from Calder, Stanley Gold. You could see what it meant to him to have a filly like this and to come on racing's, you know, biggest fall championship day and see that happen.
Randy and I were combing the barn area the other morning, and I went over to talk to Stanley, and he reminded me that he trained Jackson Ben that was sold before he went to the Kentucky Derby, and he said having 2 horses 2 years in a row of this caliber was just unbelievable for him, but he knew before she ever run that she was special.
And remember the story with trainer John Sadler, number 12, Tella Kelly, the disappointment with Calvin Burrell. Nick Luck?
I have Calvin Burrell with me. There are gentlemen who don't wish for me to talk to him, but I'm doing my best to have a word after the race. Calvin, can you tell us whether you felt happy during the course of the race?
Yeah, she was fine.
Calvin said yes, she was fine, but the microphone was pushed away from me.
I struggled a little bit, you know, but other than that, she was all right.
And did you feel in a good frame of mind through the race?
Yes, sir.
And do you feel you can concentrate now for the remainder of this fixture?
Perfect.
Perfect, he said. Calvin Burrell said perfect, and he felt he was in control of the filly through the race. But as you can probably understand, Joe, I was having a difficult time of things.
Well done, Nick, but this is becoming quite a scene now with Calvin Burrell as the day extends itself. As you see, awesome feather now draped in the Breeders' Cup Regal Purple and Gold. Your winner here of the Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Is this the next one we should be watching here? It's always exciting to see the emergence of these 2-year-olds. She started down in South Florida, winning 5 straight at Calder. Comes here to the Grand Cathedral of Churchill Downs, and Jeffrey Sanchez, in his first Breeders' Cup bout, brings her home to win it.